when I saw the first few stories out there, they were basically saying Tesla owners are being attacked by, Tesla haters and people who are against Elon Musk. I thought, you know what? This is just a very, very isolated incident. Surely this wouldn't be happening. But now it's kind of getting out of hand. Now we're seeing things like this where people are getting assaulted, not because they did anything other than drove a Tesla. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. Great to have you with us, guys. I'm not going to read the comments on this video because it's getting divisive, and the attacks from the left, the right, the whatever are kind of flying around everywhere, and it's getting out of control. I'm just making this video because this needs to stop. It's going too far. This is too much. If you're one of these emotional people who hates Tesla, hey, I understand. I feel for you. I do. If you're one of these people who is writing comments in the comment section saying I'm an extreme right-wing fanatic or something, mate, you're absolutely out of your mind. Absolutely insane. And you're probably one of those people who's doing this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's probably you. That's how emotional you are. I got punched in the face because I was driving a Tesla. It says owner who is responding by handing out free cash. Yeah, this guy's kind of a really cool guy, and it sucks that this happened to him. He's not the first one. He's not the only one. And I think the story of Tesla owners getting these notes on their cars in California from students saying that unless they get rid of their Cybertruck, they had like a few days to get rid of it, and it was open season on them. Now we know what open season means. It means you're going to get shot. So that's even more insane. Robert O'Neill, a longtime Tesla investor and Cybertruck owner, got a first-hand lesson in just how polarizing Elon Musk's angle-shaped pickup can be. Let's be fair. You can't blame the truck. You can't blame Tesla. This is the responsibility of the people who did this. And this guy hasn't done anything. The LA resident shared a brief but pretty wild story of what happened. I got punched in the face tonight because I have a Cybertruck. I feel bad for that guy. I tried to hug him afterwards. That didn't go well. It turns out that O'Neill is going to force it to go well, though. He's now turning that punch into an impetus for kindness. This is the kind of message we need. This is we need to do. This divisiveness, it's got to stop. People on both sides who are emotional, I think we need to look at what this guy's doing and recognize this is the solution. Getting angry, lashing out at people you don't know is not the solution. Now, that includes me. Please don't lash out at me. You don't know me. And I'm a person. So I think there's enough of that. Please, if you can stop that, I'd be very appreciative of that. It'd be awesome. According to O'Neill, the assailant, a roughly 160-pound man, hurled some anti-capitalist rhetoric his way before throwing a punch at the face of this guy, seemingly fueled by a mix of Tesla and or Elon Musk hatred. Unfortunately for him, O'Neill outweighs him by 60 pounds, and he didn't go down. Instead of escalating things, he tried to turn it into a positive situation, which is amazing. He said, I forgive him, noting that he felt bad for the attacker. Rather than let the experience sour his love for Tesla or his vehicle, O'Neill came up with an unusual response. He now leaves a few dollars and a dust-drawn heart on Cybertrucks he comes across, a small act of kindness to counterbalance the hate. It's a really cool idea. Why don't we as EV owners, why don't we do this? Just carry like $2 in your wallet. I know we don't carry cash anymore, but why not? Carry $2 in your wallet. If you see someone with an electric car, wherever it is, where it's plugged in, if it's in a car park, if it's in a driveway, why not just stick your $2 on their car? Just, stick it on there or $1 or whatever it is. Maybe something we can kind of pass along. Let's pass along the positive feelings for the EV community. The EV community is being divided here, and I don't like this. To be honest, it's fucking ridiculous. It's childish. It's insane. People who own Teslas have done nothing. They've done nothing wrong. It's attacking these people is the wrong thing to do. And if you're going to write in the comments, "Oh, you're a super right-wing person, you must love Elon Musk because you don't want people to keep on attacking each other within the EV community," then mate, you're insane. That is just, you need to check yourself in to an asylum or something. Check yourself in, take some really good drugs, or alternatively, you know what? Go for a run, go for a swim, or just jump off a cliff, one or the other. The ironically thing is that he's being punched in the face for being called a capitalist swine, but then he's trying to redistribute wealth. So will this spark a pay it forward movement? I don't know. I mean, Car Scoops is advocating for this as well. They're saying, you know what? Let's make a pay it forward movement. And I think this is a great idea. Would this deter the next Tesla hater from throwing a punch or a tantrum or, attempting to shoot Tesla owners in California like these students have threatened? I don't know. But a positive movement like this, I think, will make a huge difference. And this is the kind of story that makes me kind of think to myself, you know what? We can do better than this. I'm an EV owner. The next time that I see an electric car or of any kind, of any brand, who cares what it is? I think the way I see it, we're all a community. And I think to myself, hey, there's an electric car. There's an electric car. There's another one. I don't really think about what brand it is. I just think to myself, all those EVs, they're making the world a better place. So guys, if you've got an electric car, I want to put it out there. Thank you for supporting the movement. Thank you for supporting positivity, for supporting the move towards having a better world. I couldn't care less what brand it is, if it's Tesla, if it's Ford, even if it's Toyota. You know what? Good on you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for supporting the channel. Tesla is replacing battery packs in the Cybertruck, entire packs. So many owners have had to go back to Tesla and have their entire battery pack replaced. Now, there is a reason for this, and it's kind of interesting. Here's what Tesla is doing and why they are having to replace the entire battery pack. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. Welcome to all the new subscribers, guys. Great to have you too. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, I'd really appreciate your support. That'd be amazing. I'll put a link in the description below to our YouTube member page. Sandy Munro actually tore apart a Tesla Cybertruck, and one thing that really surprised him was the way that Tesla glued together the Cybertruck battery. The Cybertruck battery pack is obviously a structural battery pack, and that's become the norm in the industry now, especially in China. Structural battery packs are much, much safer. Tesla put a bunch of like purple, pinky kind of gluey goop stuff in the battery to kind of glue the cells all together. And that goop works as kind of like a heat sink. It helps to ensure the battery pack will have no issues when it's really, really hot or when there's, any kind of incident. For example, if the Cybertruck is involved in a crash, the Cybertruck batteries work in this way incredibly well. So it's kind of like a thermal resistance, almost like thermal management. And there's been some enormous Cybertruck crashes, just crazy crashes where the Cybertruck's just smashed into trees at high speed, broken into pieces all over the road, and not set itself on fire, which is remarkable. I don't think we've ever seen these kind of crashes where a car hasn't caught fire.